Hi, everyone. My name's Sarah Waldner. I'm the acting product manager for the global search team here at GitLab. And with me, I have CZ, engineering manager for global search. I'm going to walk us through the plan for 16.0. So kicking off, the first feature that we're going to be working on is continuing our effort for Zookt-based code search. So you'll remember that we're integrating with Zookt to provide more performant and more accurate code search. And in 16.0, we're really excited. We're getting ready to turn this on for the GitLab org group for public projects. The rollout will begin with internal GitLab team members and then progress to our community as we determine that it's working well. Moving on. In the 16.0 release, GitLab is getting ready to release the new super sidebar. As part of that, the global search team has been working to streamline the views for global search and combine that with all items on the left-hand side such that you have a single pane for searching globally and within all of the other elements within GitLab. Next up, for our advanced search epic. Currently, advanced search only supports searching wikis at the project level. Our indexing code doesn't have support for repositories that belongs to groups. A wiki is a repository under the hood. Customers have been confused when they search wikis in a group expecting to see group wikis, but they only get project wikis as a result. So this work is going to make group wikis searchable. Project level wikis are stored in the main index, and we'll be doing the same for group wikis. And finally, as part of GitLab's AI integration efforts, the global search team will be building the MVC for what we call the Tanuki bot. Reading documentation can send users down a rabbit hole, and they may or may not get their questions answered. This can lead to time spent with support, meetings with customer success, or going back and forth with a solutions architect, coordinating with their TAMs, or maybe even spending money on some professional service hours. We know that this wastes users' time and decreases the value of GitLab. For the MVC of this feature, we're going to be embedding the Tanuki bot into GitLab in a way that is accessible and collapsible by a user in the main GitLab interface. Users will be able to ask questions about the GitLab docs and the GitLab handbook. And as a sneak peek to what this is going to look like, you can expect to access the Tanuki bot from the help icon in the bottom left-hand corner and have a conversation with the bot, asking your burning questions about docs and the handbook. Right, that's it from me. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to CZ. Thanks, CZ. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Let me share my screen. Hi everyone, I'm CZ. I'm the engineer manager of the global search team. I'm going to walk you through the maintenance work and bug fixes for the upcoming 16.0 release. So for the maintenance work, traditionally at GitLab, we are only making the breaking changes in the major release. So for 16.0, we'll handle a few breaking changes for the global search, including removing the default flags from the deprecated migrations, removing some deprecated fields from Elasticsearch, as well as removing old advanced search data migration rules. The next one we're going to work on in terms of maintenance is to continue our work for removing project joins for blob searches. This will set up the base so that we can move the project data from our main index so that we'll speed up the project searches. The next one will decide what's the next step for partitioning our node index using consistent hashing. This is our solution for continuous scaling our growing index. The last one of the maintenance we are going to work on is to add the minimum character limitations for the search completion. For bug fixes, we will be working on an issue where the search result not coming back with paginations for merge requests. We had a similar issue for the GitLab issues. We had fixed it in the previous releases. We are going to do it for merge request in 16.0. We also received a report about the group level search not coming back if the single sign-on authentication is enforced at that group level. So we're looking into this issue. We'll first see whether there are any viable workaround. Then we'll decide how to fix it. Other than the maintenance and bug fixes, one more thing I want to mention is about documentation. We have seen a growing interest using the global search whenever you add a new field or even including more data in our advanced search. We use what we call the data migrations for advanced search. We're going to add more guidance in our documentation to tell developers how you're going to handle the migration, the data migrations. I think that's all.
Thank you so much. We're excited for 16.0.
Thank you.